12 moral values you should teach your children. Life is getting more and more hectic and busy, making many people no longer have much time to care about teaching their children moral values. In fact, despite being busy, teaching children to be good people is very important. I will help you realize the moral values that need to be taught and cannot be ignored. What moral values should you teach your children? If you do not teach your children moral values, they will learn them from their daily living environment. Therefore, children can learn both good and bad things. Do you want your children to learn things like putting material things and money first, discriminating against the poor, not caring about the living environment, lying, stealing? If you do not want this to happen, teach your children the 12 essential virtues below. 1. Honesty. It is normal for children to learn to lie. Experts even say that this is a sign of intellectual development. Everyone is afraid of pain, both physical and emotional. This is especially true for young children. Children are afraid of being punished, such as being spanked, standing in a corner, etc. This will cause children to lie to avoid punishment. So, encourage your child to tell you the truth even when he is afraid. This is very easy to do. You just need to hug him and say, "Thank you for not lying." Let your child know that you will always listen so he does not need to lie. 2. Value of community. You value independence, but sometimes this can make your child more lonely. Your child's ability to be independent will be better when he understands the value of community. This does not mean that he is dependent, but that he will do better with the help of others. This value requires children to be sociable and treat others better. You can help your child understand this by involving them in family activities and asking them to give their opinion on decisions. Don't forget to celebrate their successes with your family. 3. Get back up after failure. Everyone will encounter obstacles in life. Therefore, it is important for children to learn how to overcome them. Teach them to see failures as lessons. Once they can overcome these obstacles, they will become better and stronger. When your child has a problem, listen to them, show empathy for what they are going through, and discuss what they are facing. Then, you can think of solutions together and discuss how to move forward instead of telling them what to do. 4. Say no when necessary. Teach your child to say no when necessary. Often, young children are easily caught up in decisions that are being pressured. Let your child know that it is okay to say no. This reinforces that their own needs are important. Teach your child how to say no to requests from others and how to respect personal boundaries. For example, if your child complains that a friend is making them do something that makes them uncomfortable, ask them to say no to that friend. Ask them if their friends are good people who do not care about their feelings. 5. Integrity and responsibility. Integrity and responsibility are two important moral values that you should teach your child. Teach your child that they should try to do their best to keep their commitments or promises. If they do not keep a promise, teach them to apologize first. Then tell them that an apology is not enough and that they need to make amends. Show your child this by talking about the promises they have made to you. Your child promised you that he would go to bed early, but he didn't? Be patient and tell him that you feel a little disappointed. Besides, your child will feel disappointed if you don't keep your promises. Responsibility is also shown in work. If your child fails, let him see the importance of responsibility by apologizing and thinking of ways to make amends. 6. Be polite and respectful. The first place where children learn to be polite and respectful is at home. Children learn this moral value from their parents. They will see this in the way you treat others. So pay attention to your behavior towards everyone. All the things you want your child to say like, "Thank you, sorry, yes sir," are things you should never forget when talking. Even when you're angry or sad, try to keep this habit. And when your child is sad or angry, gently remind them to never forget to say yes sir and thank you. Don't forget to teach them to respect other people's opinions and property, as well as how to act appropriately in certain situations. 7. Gratitude. Teach your child to be grateful by showing gratitude to people who have helped you or your family. Teach your child to appreciate the little things in life, such as nice weather or a nice thing someone said. If someone says or does something nice for your child, remind your child to say thank you. Tell your child how grateful you are for the little things, such as telling your child that you thank plants for providing food for your family. Thank your child whenever they help you with something. 8. Generosity. Children often want to be in control of everything. Therefore, it is important to teach your child about generosity. Teach your child the value of sharing, whether it is with siblings, parents, or friends. Also be a role model. 9. Forgiveness and compassion. The best way to teach your child compassion is to show them your compassion. This is important because sooner or later in life, your child will be hurt by someone else or they will see empathy from them. Your behavior will be an example for your child to follow. Therefore, the best way is to never tell your child that you are angry with someone else and always be ready to forgive. When your child sees you caring for others, he will realize that he can do this too. When your child makes a mistake, forgive him unconditionally but still point out where he made a mistake and the consequences of that action so that he can learn. 10. Persistence. No one does anything perfectly the first time. Teach your child that failure is normal for everyone. Failure will teach your child how to do it better, but only if he does not give up and keeps trying. You can teach your child this when you deal with your failures. Don't give up. Persevere so that your child sees that you are trying. Once you succeed, your child will admire that you did not give up. Also, teach your child not to compare themselves to others. Tell them that everyone is different. No one is perfect. And in any case, do not compare yourself to others. Let your child know that you are proud because he is still trying. Guide your child, but do not do it for him. Try to help your child believe in his strength and ability and ask him to never give up. 11. Humility. Humility is something that parents often overlook, but is one of the most important moral values that you should teach your child. Children strive and succeed, but they need to have humility to ensure that they will not rest on their laurels. Arrogance will make your child unable to see his mistakes. Therefore, be a role model for your child. You can accept compliments from others, but don't show off too much. You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to do well, and the rest will follow. Being humble also means that children have the courage to apologize when they do wrong. Show your children the importance of sincere apologies by apologizing to them when you do something wrong, like being late to pick them up from school. 12. Love. This is probably one of the most important moral values you can teach your children. You can teach them this through simple actions every day. Be caring and loving, and your children will love you back. Show your love and affection to everyone, especially your children. Be caring and caring for your children. After all, they will learn the most important lessons about moral values from you.